Come with me as I show you how I bought a goat worth 500,000 for just 50,000 naira during Salah celebration, and how you can even buy it after Salah celebration. Yes, you heard me right. I know you're very surprised and as well shocked to hear that you can buy a very big goat meat in Nigeria worth 500,000 for just 50,000 naira. We are in the same category because I was pretty shocked and surprised. But guess what? I went to the market on this day and this aboki man approached me saying, "Madam, come make I carry you go where you go buy cheap goat meat." I looked at him. In my mind, I was like, where this one won't carry me go? Hope you no one kidnap me. I beg, I don't get money. Oh. But when I realized that where he wants to take me to is just inside the same goat market that I want to go to, just that he knows the key and where to buy the goats from. And you guys, I was very, very surprised. Surprised to my bone when I bought a very big goat that they sell for 500,000 naira for just 50,000 naira. And as you know, I do not gatekeep in this channel. I tell you guys everything because I want us all to enjoy in this same Nigeria. So if you want to find out how to buy this goat, where to buy this goat, the kind of aboki people that you have to approach, and where these goats are being packed and kept in the same market that you go every day and you buy it cheaper, keep watching this video and also share to your family and friends, because if you're in Nigeria, you deserve to eat cheap food, cheap good food. So before we continue, I would like to plead with you to please like the video, share to your family and friends, okay? Leave me a comment, please support me, and do not forget to watch my art, okay? So I had to actually use a voiceover to tell you all what is going on here. At this point, they were showing me different goats and different sizes, but the guy just said I should use sense and be following him, that I should not do gra, you know? So we had to keep doing it. But before then, I would like to tell you a proper gist of what happened to my neighbor that liked to poke nose in people's affairs. So there's this neighbor of mine, Mama Kennedy. Every single time she likes to do amiibo in the area. I've told her a couple of times. Even one day that my husband and I were like talking loud outside our house, she came out quickly with full speed to know what was happening. I looked at her and I gave her bombastic side eye. You know that kind of eye that you give somebody and they will enter inside their house. But trust me, this woman was busy there doing as if she was looking for something on the floor. But guess what, you guys? She was looking for nothing. So one day we heard a very loud sound from our other neighbors. It seemed as if the husband and wife were having some problems. So as usual, me, I like to mind my business because I know they go when they don't call me, because if they hit me for head, who will help me actually? So that day I just sit down for my house, just they listen, I just they pray, say these people, they no injure themselves. But as usual, this woman left our own compound. It wasn't even inside our compound. You know this house that are very close to each other, right? So this woman left our compound. I saw her running out of the gate. I say, Mama Kennedy, where are you going to? This woman, you too like her, me. But she said, I beg her, come. If you no go, who go give us updates? I told her to come back, but as usual, she likes to hear and she wants to always be the one to give first-hand gist of what happened for area. So that was how I left her to go, because me, I did inside my house, they tell her that one. Oh. So she, as usual, she ran to these people's compound, entered their gate, opened their gates, this woman, and entered, go, and went straight to the flat of these people that we heard the sound coming from their house. My neighbor, instead of asking questions from the other neighbor of the people that were having this misunderstanding, she went straight to their flat and barged into their house without anybody holding her or stopping her. That was how the woman that was fighting with her husband poured a substance into her face, and the thing entered her eyes. So I was even here. This one said it was Mama Kennedy that was telling me after everything had happened. Okay, so all of a sudden I started hearing screams. Me una como, me una como. At first I was thinking that okay, maybe this couple have started injuring themselves, and this woman was shouting, which is Mama Kennedy, was shouting for help for other neighbors to come and separate them. But I listened carefully and I started hearing, my eyes, me una como, mommy choma, me una como. I was like, no, this is out of hand. This is when I stepped out of my house and called other of my neighbors. I said, I'm hearing mommy Kennedy's voice outside our other neighbor's compound. I hope she's fine. That was when they said, okay, men and women in my compound said, okay, let's go and find out what had happened. So we knocked, and as usual, when you are entering people's house, you ask, who is here? Anybody there? So we started asking, who they? Other people, like the neighbors from that other flat that we were hearing that conversation, that quarrel conversation, came out and said, now we mona come inside though. Say it be like say they don't injure una neighbor, mommy Kennedy. Hey, the first thing that came out from my mind is this woman don't see waiting she dey find for this her army boy. And before you know what, our neighbors, other people from my compound started saying that I ain't good for her. Every tonight she dey carry Puma. She won't be the first person to give the update. So, but you know what it is now. We can't start blaming the person that something had happened to. So, firstly, we went to that upstairs. We went to the flat where she had gone to separate that fight from. So, when we went inside there, we were shouting, we are coming, no more na suffer, waiting they happen. Before you know waiting they happen, my eye just reached ground. I see mommy Kennedy for ground, they shout, my eye. Immediately I ran to her, I say, waiting happen for your eye, they blow you. She say, no, waiting they pour for eye, you say they pepper. I say, what will una do? So immediately the men that came from our compound started holding the man and the wife, say, una do something to person, una still get mind, they fight. If she die for here, nice sweet una. So immediately we started bringing us suggestions. I started holding the woman. First of all, my neighbor went to go and bring water. We started pouring her, started washing her face. Some people went to go and bring soap. We started washing her face. She was still shouting, my eye. We say, open your eyes. She said, no. Say, the thing they pain her more. That's why I say, that's so life they be. In fact, she said she cannot see, that she cannot open her eye, that the eye no they let her open. So one man in the compound suggested that at this point, husband and wife that were fighting, the man had already run away. It was only the woman that we held, because we need to know what they did to this woman that brought about that eyes screaming and all of that. So we held the woman, one woman held the woman, and other people were running around to find the man, while some of us were still in the compound trying to help the woman. This is Mommy Kennedy that I'm telling you, Mama Kennedy, like we call her in the compound. So, at this point, one man said, okay, we'll call emergency people, like all those ambulance people, to come from Federal Medical Center, which is very far from where we live, So, but they called people, and the people told us that they did not have fuel. The ambulance people said that they don't have fuel. At this point, my people, this was around 10:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the night. Okay, so people don't really go sleep. Not even all fuel stations will be on at this point, right? So we begged them. We said, there is an emergency, that there is something that they poured one woman in her eyes, that she has been screaming. The man said, okay, that the only thing that he has to do is that let him go and suck fuel from their gas motor and put inside their own ambulance, So we said, okay, sir, please, we are waiting. That was how we started encouraging mommy Kennedy. I say, Mama Kennedy, you see waiting that they tell you, I do. Sorry, I was using my clothes. Thank God I was already wearing my nightie, then I tied wrapper over it. So I used my wrapper and be cleaning the eye. I say, I open. She said she can't open. So my brothers and sisters, that was how we started dragging her, because she's very chubby. We started dragging her. The others that were even coming out from her armpit, not even let me concentrate on where to drag her. But I drag her. Now my neighbor, last, we love each other, right? So that was how we were dragging her. But we were dragging her. We, the women, were dragging her because the men didn't want to touch her before they would touch her in a bad place. So that was how we were dragging her. So at this point, we were dragging her out of the road, because the people said that they cannot come inside the area, that we have to drag her to a point where they can carry her. At this point, I said, oh, should I bring my car? I realized I did not have fuel. My neighbor that had keke said that I don't have fuel. I think at this point, everybody was avoiding to carry her so that nothing will happen to the woman, and they will not say that now you carry her last, or no be you carry her last, my people. So that was how we managed and drag her till the people now came and they carried her. Guess what, my people? When they were trying to carry this army boy of a woman, I don't know, as they take waka, they just carry the woman, put inside motor. Now, so we just hear, my head. It's as if one of the people that were carrying her match her leg. They use door hit her leg, but shall we consoled her for that one. She was busy crying that she don't know who sent her. I say, hey, go they go inside my mind. So I did not tell her, because the only thing I was saying that, hey, yeah, my sister, sorry, though, you will be fine, don't worry. So they were looking for, hey, who know her. It seemed to me like me and one other woman from my compound were the people that knew her. So we said, okay, we know her. But me, I was very scared. At this point, I no carry phone. I was like, I should have called my husband to let him know, but I told my neighbor's husband to please tell, sir, please help me tell my husband that we followed Mommy Kennedy to the hospital. I mean. So when we got there, we immediately will go to the hospital. The doctor, the emergency people, our country now, before they go bring stretcher, blah blah blah, all those ones, time don't go. The woman still there, they do the only thing I was telling her is, mommy, sorry, yeah, madam, sorry, yeah, Mama Kennedy, do. Now the only thing where they come off from her sister mouth, because no be me kuku send them, So at this point now, let me just rush the story. We entered the place. They started. The doctor saw her. The doctor opened the eyes. The eyes was so red, like atarodo pepper. That was where the doctor said that first of all that they have to use a drip to wash the eyes so that they will see clearly what the problem is. So they brought drip and started washing the eyes. As they were washing the eyes, I think that there's an insect that was trying to fly on the woman's eye. So the doctor was trying to touch the insect to go away. That was how he slapped the woman's 2 eyes. And the woman says, creepy, hey, mommy, my eyes. Oh my God. I just realized that I've talked and forgot the purpose of this video. Please, my apologies, okay? So right now, I'm going to share with you all the very serious, that's best strategy that you can use to buy a goat worth 500,000 naira for 50,000 naira. Yes, again, now 50k you will buy that very big goat for any goat market. So this is the strategy. So when you don't reach market and you have priced and priced, make sure that you have priced and priced. Now when you are tired of pricing, you carry your money, go back home and sleep, my brothers and sisters, because that is exactly what I did after pricing and walking around. Even sun nearly shifts the wig where I wear go market. Okay, it is not in Nigeria in 2025 that you will see a very big goat for 50,000 naira. Nobody will sell it to you. And this is my advice: you better be careful the way you are pricing with these halajis and aboki people. May they not send you go where Mama Kennedy deo. So I decided to try something new on my vlog to see if you all will like it. So if you like this story that I actually made up to share with you all, to bring smile to your face, because yes, we all like Amiibo one way or the other, okay? But don't be like Mama Kennedy. Well, if you think that you're already like Mama Kennedy, or you have a Mama Kennedy in your circle, write Mama Kennedy in the comment section so that I will give you that one ultimate advice that Mama Kennedy said I should give you people, okay? Thank you so very much for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, okay? Goat took cost. You know, go see goats 50,000 naira where big where. This small one here now 220k. That's 220k. Now they tell me. Now once I carry myself go house, so now waiting person where get sense. They do be that. I had to cancel goat meat and I went for chicken where I feel afford. All right. Until next time, my lollipops, stay safe and play big always. Bye bye.